The town of Eldridge Falls was accustomed to harsh winters, but nothing prepared them for the winter of the frozen echoes. As temperatures dropped to record lows, residents began hearing eerie echoes of their own voices. It started as a subtle whisper on the icy winds, but as the frosty air thickened, so did the spectral voices. Soon, the echoes took a sinister turn, revealing long-buried secrets and foretelling ominous events. Families turned against each other as hidden grudges and sins were exposed in the ghostly reverberations. Desperation gripped the town, and a group of brave individuals set out to uncover the source of this chilling phenomenon. Deep in the heart of the frozen woods, they discovered an ancient burial ground disturbed by the town's expansion. The spirits, angered by the desecration, sought retribution by exposing the dark truths hidden within the community. As the townspeople struggled to reconcile with their past, they realized that the only way to silence the echoes was to make amends and offer peace to the restless spirits. High in the mountains, where the snowfall was relentless, stood an abandoned ski lodge with a sinister history. A group of friends, lured by the thrill of a haunted adventure, decided to spend a weekend within its desolate walls. Little did they know that the lodge held a dark secret that had been buried under layers of snow for decades. As the storm intensified, trapping them inside, the friends began to experience unexplained disturbances. Whispers echoed through the creaking halls, and shadows danced in the flickering firelight. Mysterious footprints led into the snowy wilderness, disappearing without a trace. The group, now gripped by fear, uncovered a series of old photographs revealing the tragic fate of the lodge's previous occupants. The spirits, angered by the intrusion, manifested in the icy corridors. Frozen apparitions pleaded for release, and the friends realized they were entwined in a tragic tale of betrayal and lost love. To escape the lodge's curse, they had to unravel the mystery, set the spirits free, and face the harsh reality of the winter storm outside. The winter carnival in the small town of Ravenscroft was known for its whimsical charm, but this year, a mysterious vendor added a touch of malevolence. Among the stalls and festivities, an old man offered antique masks that promised to reveal hidden fears. Intrigued, the townspeople donned the masks, unaware of the nightmare that would unfold. As the winter days grew colder, the masks began to exert a sinister influence. Whispers of long-buried fears filled the air, and the townspeople found themselves haunted by nightmares turned reality. The carnival transformed into a surreal nightmare, with monstrous creatures lurking in the shadows, mirroring the twisted visions of the mask wearers. Desperation gripped the town as the carnival descended into madness. The vendor, revealed to be a spectral figure with a twisted grin, explained that the masks fed on the fear they invoked. The only way to break the curse was for each wearer to confront their deepest fears and reclaim control. In a chilling night of self-discovery, the townspeople faced their nightmares, and as the masks shattered, the carnival returned to its joyful atmosphere. In the secluded town of Frosthaven, renowned ice sculptor Victor Kellerman was known for his breathtaking creations. However, as the winter deepened, his sculptures took on a life of their own. The lifelike figures seemed to capture the souls of those portrayed, and whispers of a curse surrounded Kellerman's masterpieces. Visitors reported seeing the frozen eyes of the sculptures follow them in the moonlight. Some claimed to hear mournful cries emanating from the icy forms. As the town succumbed to an icy grip, Kellerman, driven to madness by his creations, confessed to a dark secret. The spirits of those he sculpted sought revenge for forgotten sins, and the only way to appease them was to melt the cursed ice. A group of courageous townspeople confronted Kellerman in his studio, where the sculptures seemed to whisper accusations. With trepidation, they melted the frozen figures, releasing the trapped spirits. As the last sculpture melted away, the curse lifted, and the icy grasp on Frosthaven thawed. Yet, the eerie whispers of the sculpted souls lingered in the winter wind. In the heart of a desolate forest, surrounded by towering snow-covered trees, stood the abandoned St. Agnes Asylum. As a winter storm raged, a group of strangers found themselves seeking refuge within its decaying walls. Little did they know, the asylum held a sinister past and the tortured spirits of those who once called it home. As the night progressed, the group uncovered the asylum's dark history, the cruel experiments conducted on patients, the inhumane treatments, and the tormented souls left to freeze in the unforgiving winter. Shadows danced in the flickering candlelight, and distant screams echoed through the empty halls. The spirits, awakened by the presence of the living, sought justice for the atrocities committed against them. The group, now trapped in a snowbound nightmare, had to confront the horrors within the asylum and the vengeful spirits that roamed its icy corridors. Only by uncovering the truth and appeasing the restless souls could they hope to escape the asylum's frozen grip and the haunting whispers of the winter wind. Harrowsvale Manor, an imposing mansion nestled at the edge of the wintry forest, had long been abandoned. Legend spoke of a tragic family curse that left the estate shrouded in darkness. When a group of paranormal investigators decided to spend a frigid night within its walls, they expected to encounter the supernatural. Little did they know, the spirits that haunted Harrowsvale were more than mere echoes of the past. As the investigators explored the grand halls and eerie chambers, they uncovered portraits of the once prosperous Harrows family. Each face seemed to harbor a secret agony, and the icy wind whispered tales of betrayal and forbidden love. The temperature dropped rapidly, and frost crept along the walls as the family's tragic history unfolded. In the heart of the mansion, a grand ballroom stood frozen in time. The investigators, drawn by a spectral melody, witnessed a ghastly reenactment of a long-ago ball turned deadly. The ghosts of the Harrows family danced with hollow eyes, reliving the night that sealed their fates. To break the curse, the investigators had to delve into the family's dark past and confront the vengeful spirits. As the night wore on, they uncovered a long-buried secret, a pact with a malevolent force that bound the family to eternal torment. The only way to release the spirits and free Harrowsvale from its icy grip was to sever the unholy pact. In a chilling climax, the investigators faced the malevolent entity, breaking the curse that had plagued the manor for centuries. As dawn broke, Harrowsvale Manor stood silent, its haunted legacy finally put to rest. In the remote wilderness of the northern tundra, a group of friends embarked on a winter camping trip. The air was thick with an unnatural cold, and tales of the Wendigo, a mythical creature that devoured human flesh, echoed through the frozen landscape. Ignoring the warnings, the friends set up camp near an ancient burial ground, unknowingly awakening a malevolent force hungry for more than just their warmth. As the temperature plummeted, strange sounds filled the air. Footprints appeared in the freshly fallen snow, leading to the campsite. One by one, the friends began to experience vivid nightmares of a ravenous creature with antlered horns and an insatiable hunger. Fear gripped the group as they realized the Wendigo's curse had descended upon them. The friends, desperate to escape the creature's icy grasp, followed the trail of footprints into the heart of the snow-covered forest. With each step, the wind carried anguished wails, and shadows danced between the trees. The Wendigo, a spectral figure cloaked in winter mist, emerged from the shadows, its hunger driving it to the edge of madness. To survive, the friends had to outsmart the Wendigo, using fire to ward off the creature's icy breath. The ancient burial ground held the key to breaking the curse, and, with courage fueled by desperation, they confronted the Wendigo in a final showdown. As flames flickered and shadows dissipated, the curse lifted, leaving the friends battered but alive. The winter forest, once haunted by the Wendigo's hunger, regained an eerie calm as the group made their way back to civilization, forever scarred by the frozen nightmare. At the isolated polar observatory, nestled on the icy plains of Antarctica, a team of scientists conducted groundbreaking research. As winter set in, cutting off all contact with the outside world, the team found themselves isolated in a frozen wasteland. Strange phenomena began to unfold as the days turned to endless nights, and the observatory's equipment picked up inexplicable signals from the cosmic void. As the temperatures plummeted, the scientists witnessed spectral figures in the auroras dancing across the polar skies. Communication devices malfunctioned, and the walls of the observatory seemed to whisper secrets from the edge of the universe. In their quest for knowledge, the scientists unwittingly opened a gateway to a dimension beyond the icy veil of reality. The team, gripped by a growing unease, discovered ancient symbols etched into the ice surrounding the observatory. These symbols, a cosmic language, beckoned otherworldly entities into the frozen realm. The boundary between dimensions blurred, and the scientists faced manifestations of cosmic horrors that defied human comprehension. To seal the rift and prevent the encroaching darkness from consuming the world, the scientists delved into ancient texts hidden within the observatory's archives. Guided by cryptic instructions, they performed a ritual to close the cosmic gateway. In a bone-chilling climax, the scientists faced the eldritch entities that sought entry into their world, using the freezing temperatures to anchor the creatures in the void. As the ritual concluded, The Polar Observatory stood silent in the desolate Antarctic landscape. The cosmic horrors were banished, and the scientists, forever changed by the encounter, emerged from the frozen abyss. The polar skies, once haunted by otherworldly shadows, returned to their natural state, and the team prepared to return home, haunted by the knowledge that the cosmic unknown was a force best left undisturbed.